growing up, my mother was a victim of the opioid crisis, and so that led into a longer history of drug abuse, and it was very difficult for my family. My parents divorced, I want to say, probably when I was about 10 or 9. Took a lot of years for us to mend that relationship. As I got older, I kind of figured out what had happened and what it meant. She was always my biggest supporter. But my freshman year at Del Mar, we did William Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream, and that was the first show she ever got to sit in and watch me perform. And that was the first and only production she got to see me in on stage. She passed away this past January, and it was a big loss to lose my number one supporter, to continue on in the arts and do something that I lost my number one fan.
I found myself in a situation where I'm raising my 3 sons on my own. And I'd been cleaning houses for about 8 years. And I started contemplating, is this something that I'm going to do for the rest of my life? I kept recalling about 10 years ago I had an opportunity to work at a plant, to be an operator. Just knowing that would have been able to give my children a better life out of our daily financial struggles. And so I enrolled that following fall semester and fast-tracked, financial aid and everything that needed to be done. And I've been doing it ever since. And each day it's a struggle. It's each week and each month is a struggle. But somehow God makes it okay.
The reason why I chose physical therapy is when I was younger, I ended up taking care of my grandmother. And whenever she injured and hurt herself, she had fell, and I helped her do some of her physical therapy exercises. And so that inspired me to choose physical therapy in the healthcare program, so that I wanted to just be able to encourage and help people feel better. I love doing that, and I'm glad that physical therapy, I'm able to do that.
I've had a few professors that have had more than one semester, but Mr. Mora has somehow, he's become my academic advisor, and every time I call him, just for instance today when I tapped on the door and was like, hey, I need to talk to you. He was there. He spoke with me. He's always trying to help no matter what.
Brenda Garcia, she's part of the Disability Opportunities Office, and Dr. Mitchell. And we have a new program director now. Her name's Dr. Pounds. But they've all been super supportive of making sure I have all the resources that I have to be able to succeed. And so having the office available, you can take your tests or exams in a separate room, so you're able to focus just on your exams and not have to worry about any other distractions. And so I'm so super grateful of those resources available to me.
But if I had to pick a handful, I think number one would be Kim Frederick. Anytime I've had a question, a concern, an issue, I've been able to go in his office and he's helped me figure it out. He's always supported me. I know just how much he's appreciated me, and that appreciation alone is something that encourages me.
And so having both of those scholarships from the Mr. Bellini and Mr. Busby, I can not describe how tremendously it has helped me and my family. And it takes all that stress off of my shoulders so that I'm able to focus on my schoolwork. Because being a mom, you got to make sure that your kids are taken care of, everything's taken care of at home before you take care of yourself. And them doing that for me, I'm able to they've taken that and just taken it off my shoulders, and I'm able to focus on my schoolwork and just put me first.
The scholarships meant a lot to me. I don't have to only put $100 down on a bill that week. I can maybe just go pay it off for that semester so that it doesn't get turned off. I was able to borrow money in order to get a little car so I could go to school 4 days a week this semester. And I didn't know how I was going to do it before. It's nothing special, but it empowers, inspires, and touches the people that are the recipients of these scholarships.
Opportunity to have this scholarship has allowed me to, from making sure I can get my books to continue my education, to pay for classes, to make sure I have gas and food to eat to get to these auditions. It's just a wonderful gift. As I'm becoming an adult, learning what it means to go into this career, to make it my passion, my dream, to keep fighting, it's just been an incredible gift to keep me going.